Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that gets things running. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Pedro Neto has it in a wide position. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Good ball, good take. Pedro Neto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Vitinha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Opts for safety. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fabian Ruiz. First quarter of an hour gone. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. That's good running with the ball. Might be dangerous. And there's a goal! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Fermin. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this? Aimed beyond the defence. That's the keeper's ball.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ruiz. Rodri. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Vega. Now João Neves. Nuno Mendes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Pedri. Tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And we have liftoff! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He can run onto that. Chance! And a neat finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Grimaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri gets flagged offside. Vitinha, spread it left. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
And here's Bernardo Silva. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ronaldo going forward. Didn't quite work for him. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread to the right. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Grimaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Pedro Neto. No, that's been intercepted. And that signals the end of the first period. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Spain really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Spain sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
E aqui estão elas. Vamos saudar os nossos jogadores. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
That gets us going once more. And it's Llorente. He's a sharp little ball here. Llorente. Cross flung in. Oh, good effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Merino. Rodri goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Grimaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. Out for a throw.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Bernardo Silva knocks it into space. Yamal. And it's Llorente. Now he's got space here. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Eric Garcia. Ferran Torres being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late.
He's having a hit! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo looking... And a chance! And no mistake! Ah, it's offside and that'll count for nothing.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Bernardo Silva. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great vision. Bernardo Silva looking to receive it in space. Vitinha with the short one. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Portugal making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedri. That has been cut short. Matheus Nunes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vermin. Oh, a delicate chip through. Merino. And he's been shifted off it. Pedro Neto. Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. And a header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pedri looking to receive it in space. Impressive jump! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Araujo. Spain are coasting towards victory. And this is Ronaldo. That's a delicate pass. Strokes it back. João Felix is having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Merino. Here's Rodri. And it's Pedri. Grimaldo has created one goal already. Cristiano Ronaldo. Llorente.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
That's a good run he's making there. Yamal. And that is headed for the middle. Matheus Nunes. He shifted it to the flank. Pedro Neto. Here's João Felix. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have gotten the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. So it's away we go then. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Over to the right flank. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Pedri, looking for options for movement. Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. Grimaldo, Alex Grimaldo, puts a cross in. And that should get the job done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. That has been slung wide. Cross goes in there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Lopez. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think this...
He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Grimaldo with the short one. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Shifted it to the flank. No goals as yet. Bruno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto wants to run onto this. And it's Mendes. Crosses it in. Terrific effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's destined for the flank. Pedro Neto with the delivery.
Well played and well cleared. Portugal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Pedro Neto clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Rodri simply refused to be outdone there.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Aos 28 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread to the right. He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper beats it away. Played out towards the right wing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. Yamal finding himself in space. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
João Neves can get it clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fermin. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's delightful. Ferran Torres! Oh, it's hit the post. João Neves goes looking wide. Eric Garcia. And it's Rodri. And Kubasi. And it's Lopez. Now it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Rodri. Now it's Lopez. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ramin really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Spain finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
E vamos receber os nossos jogadores com grande aplauso. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So right back into the action.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Fermin was in no mood for any of that. Oyarzabal. Defending of the desperate variety. That is lovely. And it's Rodri. He'll try from distance. Oh, crossbar! And that was very necessary. Rodri. João Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Pedri. Grimaldo. He is through here. That looks like he's rising! And there's his goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but...
Takes a shot! Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedri has the space to scheme. Tries to cross. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Spain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
João Cancelo. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Rodri. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Wriggles his way through. That has been slung wide.
Oh, nice touch.
He's got away. And that is headed for the middle. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Número 8. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 11.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Oyarzabal. Vitinha. Here's João Felix. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played into space. Can he latch on to this? And he's there to belt it away. Half an hour. Tries from a long way out. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Pedro Neto. So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nicely weighted ball. Oyarzabal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Agahawa.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fermin. Now that's well seen too. Vega. João Neves. Fermin makes a move down the right. It's not an especially good pass, that. João Neves. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's good play. He's found a way through. Cross to the back post. Mendes tries to clear. So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Opts for safety. That'll be a throw-in. João Cancelo. He has found a way through. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He might be in here! And it's chance! Portugal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Vega. Here's João Felix. And it's Dalot.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He leaps for it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Grimaldo, who does have an assist to his name. And we're halfway through extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Ruben Neves. And it's Dalot. Rafael Leao. Subimendi. Merino. Now Subimendi. Tries to thread one through. It's a goal kick. More and more pressure on the ball here. This is intriguing.
next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Ronaldo showing great feet there. Ah, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Caught offside that time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vega.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking for the run. Ruben Neves. Distributed tidily. That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Hangs one in.
Diogo Dalot
Is there, and he can get that clear. Ruben Neves. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. It is that dreaded time. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Cristiano Ronaldo to go first. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Agahawa is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Yeah, good pen that.
So both teams on the board. Ruben Neves is the second man to step up for his team. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Fermin, second to go. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Of course, the lead now is 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, it's a really good save. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
You can cut the tension with a knife. He must, but can he? It's saved, and it's over. Spain bow out, defeat sealing their fate. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Caros espectadores, o consumo de bebidas alcoólicas é apenas permitido nas zonas indicadas neste mapa. Muito obrigado pela vossa compreensão.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Barcola! Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Barcola receives it in, and he shoots! And he's following up!
Munich definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
He's having a pop! Kimmich! That's wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
After 8 minutes.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And here's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Dani Olmo. He's on it, can he get away? That is good strength. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vermeer. Spread to the right. It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away? And it's pulled back. Williams! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Akanji. Guardiola. Probing pass. Guardiola gets into a good position. Shevchenko! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Pedri. And it's Olmo. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this. Tries a shot! Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. Knocks it into space. Cross goes in there. Laporte is there and he can get that clear. He'll try from distance. And he's lifted it over.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Nico Williams getting forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. Pacho. It's Kimmich. Vardiol has created one goal already. That's a good run down the left. Looking to play him in. Takes aim and crosses. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Barcola picks it up out wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Now this could be a chance. Dani Olmo plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha. Akanji. And Vardiol. Barcola. And it's Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's whipped it across. And that should get the job done. Nico Williams.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Oyarzabal. And here's Raul. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Barcola. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Yamal.
So we're underway for the second half.
Barcola.
Munich can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Coming on the field, number 14,
That has not gone well.
Messi. Number 6,
Gerrard.
Pedri. Number 17,
That's a
Madrid.
decent ball. And this is Gerrard. He is through here. Oh, good effort. And it's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Vitinha. Pacho. Here's Vitinha.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's picked his way through. Cross into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now it's Pedri. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Lofted upfield. Raul. Aims beyond the defence. Mikel Oyarzabal. Alexander-Arnold. Pacho. Tries to play it through. Madueke receives it in a wide position. That'll be a corner.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Vitinha. Coming on to replace him is
Surely now!
number 22.
That wasn't the worst effort in the world. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Yamal. Gets a good foot in there. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a shade optimistic. And this is Messi. Bellingham. Chance for a shot! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's nice. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Kimmich. Tries one from range! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Gerrard really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's played through. Madueke has the space to scheme. Delivers the ball. Oh, important interception. And he's taking no chances there. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Nico Williams. Nico Williams going face-to-face with his great rival. Spain have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Bellingham. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Pedro. And here's Oyarzabal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hugo Duro. And here's Raul. It's Raul! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gerrard. Madueke.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
it's Gerrard. And here's Bellingham. Picks out Pedri! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control. Howson. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
What a game. What a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it?